Warning: the following tutorial contains a recently declassified seduction technique. A covert and dangerous group of spies have been using this controversial secret for years to plant vivid fantasies in a woman's brain. Deep fantasies which trigger emotions of desire, sexual attraction, and even love. This presentation will anger some very powerful people and thus is coming down shortly. If you are under 18 or easily offended, please leave now.
Do you want to get laid? Well, listen up, because today I'm exposing a shocking secret about what women really want. In this short tutorial, you'll get an inside look into a woman's deepest, darkest desires that she doesn't want you to know about. But that's not all you're getting. No, not by a long shot. Since you're with me for today's one-time broadcast, I am finally revealing the brand spanking new, banned in some countries technique that you can use on any girl to turn her on so powerfully that she'll do anything you want. Yes, anything. Even if you're ugly, poor, old, and even if she's rejected you before. This trick, which I promise you've never seen before, is like Viagra for the female mind. Now, I realize I've made some big promises, huge promises, but as you're about to see, I've got scientific proof. Now, it may seem hard to believe, but this secret was discovered by a group of spies in Eastern Europe, and boy, has it caused a lot of controversy among women. Because even if she's a virgin, good girl princess who swore on the Bible that she's saving herself until marriage, this trick will summon her secret slutty side that she keeps hidden. The side of her that, when unleashed, urges her to engage in risky, taboo sexual behavior with you. Behavior that her dad would probably spank her for if he knew about. Hi, I'm Mike, and women's daddies hate me. And before I make them hate me even more, I have to warn you. The truth about what women really want might offend you, especially if you don't want to think of girls as naughty or freaky. But you know what? At the end of the day, I don't give a damn if I offend a few guys. If you watched this far, you're single, you're lonely, and most importantly, you know it's time to do something about it. I also don't give a damn if this offends the crazy extremist feminists who won't stop harassing me. That goes especially for the leader of the feminist group in Florida who found my number and won't stop calling me with threats of a lawsuit. All because her 19-year-old son saw my last broadcast and used it to pull back 4 girls to her basement last month. In this nutcase's most recent voicemail, she said things like, and I quote, "Women are not toys, okay? You can't control us like puppets. And whoever came up with this, we're looking forward to filing a big lawsuit against him. So, you know, I'm done. You've heard enough." Well, she is right about one thing. I have heard enough. I've heard enough of her feminist propaganda that tells guys, just be yourself around girls and you'll find someone special one day. I've heard enough of her group telling us men that women should be in charge of everything in a relationship. These feminist lies have penetrated our media and our culture, and they make me sick. They leave nice guys everywhere confused and frustrated about what to do when we like a girl. We're left wondering things like, can I approach her without it being harassment? Should I tell her I like her? Can I make a move on her, or does she just want to be friends? Questions like this used to drive me nuts. Dating felt like one of those carnival games that's impossible to win. It didn't matter what I tried, the game was rigged against me. And you know what? In today's world, due in large part to these feminists, the dating game is rigged against men like you. Unless, of course, you do what I did and learn the secret that gives you back the control. So if you're a man who likes women and have a dick that works at least some of the time, then pay close attention, because these secrets will only be online for a few hours and will change your life. Here's the crazy but true story about their discovery. A man named Adam Lyons was the first civilian to get wind of this shocking method. Adam was recently named the #1 seducer on planet Earth. He currently lives in Los Angeles with his 2 stunning girlfriends, and he's been featured on Fox, NBC, CNN, and countless other major media outlets. But until today, he's kept his real secret to success under lock and key, and there's a very good reason why. Had he revealed this information when he first learned it, he would have been risking his life. You see, before he discovered his obsession formula, Adam was a below-average guy in every way, and that's being generous. At the end of high school, his classmates voted him least likely to get a girlfriend, ever. When he finally did get his first real girlfriend at age 23, she cheated on him and slept with another guy, on his birthday of all days. And a year later, to the day, Adam hadn't so much as kissed another girl since his girlfriend. And that's when he decided something had to change. He was sick and tired of spending every night alone, feeling worthless, feeling like he blew it every time he liked a girl, feeling like he'd have to settle if he ever wanted another girlfriend. So Adam began a wild mission, not just to become good with girls, not just to find a girlfriend, but to become the greatest seducer of all time. And look, that's a big goal. There's a lot of competition out there for that top spot. So Adam read and watched everything he could get his hands on about seduction and getting girls. And sure, some of it helped, but most of it was pretty weird and creepy. And worse, every system or method he came across required a lot of work, and Adam wanted getting girls to be completely effortless. So he traveled the globe, seeking out the world's top seducers to learn from. And one November afternoon, on a chance encounter during his travels in Europe, a friend introduced Adam to a man who would change his life. We'll call him Vlad. I can't say his real name because he's currently a wanted fugitive. Vlad worked as an intelligence agent, a spy, for a government organization in Ukraine. And his job, as crazy as it sounds, was to seduce highly sought-after women. Women who are married or mistresses to powerful men. Women who he could gain vital intelligence from. Vlad had a remarkably high success rate on his dozen or so missions. And Vlad is not a good-looking guy. He's in his late 40s, overweight, and has a bald spot and a crooked nose. So once Adam saw the caliber of women that he was stealing from men who had it all, looks, money, power, he knew he had to learn his secret. You see, when Vlad was hired by his government, he entered a covert program codenamed Operation Red Hornet. His agency spent over 7 years and over $3 million testing new psychological tactics attempting to induce love and desire in female subjects, both in the laboratory and in real-world settings like coffee shops and pubs. The goal was to give their agents like Vlad a new and powerful skill, the power to make women aroused and obsessed on command, because an obsessed woman is a woman that spills secrets. The details of this operation have never been released before today. The only flaw with Operation Red Hornet was that Vlad's government was a little bit cheap. Sure, they spent over $3 million to develop the secret, but they were paying him peanuts compared to what these secrets were worth in the private sector. You see, Vlad was an intelligence agent, not a businessman. He didn't realize how valuable these secrets were until Adam sought him out, which is why he gladly accepted Adam's bribe of $8,000 to learn his story and techniques. Eventually, that bribe sparked some new ideas in Vlad, and I'm sad to report that he's currently on the run for using these secrets to extort money from 3 influential women in Sweden, Great Britain, and Switzerland. The top secret information in Operation Red Hornet flies in the face of 90% of what scientists think they know about female psychology. But it also confirmed one shocking truth about what women really want that scientists have suspected for years: that women are fantasizing about sex all the time. They're practically fantasy-generating machines. It sounds incredible, but 2 Harvard psychologists recently proved that a whopping 47% of a woman's waking hours she's fantasizing. And most of the time, what is she unconsciously thinking about, even though she would never admit it? That's right, sex. Believe it or not, scientists at the University of Granada found that women experience sexual fantasies more often than men. And they say men think about sex every 7 seconds. Now, I'm not going to sit here and bore you with theory or statistics because I'm here to do one thing and one thing only: share Adam's secret sauce technique. But I do want you to hear this straight from the horse's mouth. Here's what female sexologist Dr. Logan Levkoff has to say about a woman's sex fantasies. Our brains are the biggest sex organ we have. We are supposed to use them. We are supposed to have an active fantasy life. So if women are secretly fantasizing about sex all the time, why aren't they screwing random guys like rabbits? It's because, unlike men who fantasize about a variety of women, almost all of a woman's wildest sexual fantasies are about one specific guy. Her obsession, if you will. If she's not already sleeping with him, she's sure as hell fantasizing about him while she uses her vibrator or sleeps with other guys that she settles for. Now, for you, this could either be bad news or it could revolutionize your dating and sex life if you use it to your advantage. On the one hand, if you're not that guy who she's obsessed with, you could say all the right things. You could have shredded 6-pack abs, or you could be her perfect man on paper, and she'd still ditch you for her obsession at the drop of a hat. But on the other hand, if you can make her obsessed with you by turning on one of her obsession fantasies, she'll stop thinking about other men altogether and want to fuck you and only you. Even if you say all the wrong things, even if you have a spare tire of fat hanging around your waistline, and even if you're not her type because you're poor or old or ugly, these fantasies are already repeating themselves over and over like a broken record in her subconscious mind. All you have to do is switch them on using Adam's secret technique, and she'll fantasize about you in vivid detail. She'll feel an intense arousal and a powerful urge to sleep with you at all costs. Adam's obsession formula is that secret technique. It's the easiest and most foolproof way to make any woman sexually obsess over you and only you. And it's the same technique that allowed Adam to catapult from a complete and total loser into the world's top seducer and #1 dating coach. He's literally chased by the press on a daily basis. Dozens of media outlets, including Fox, NBC, and the New York Post, feature Adam whenever they manage to corner him. He's been featured on CNN as a body language expert for a high-profile murder case. He's seduced hundreds of women, reality show celebrities, porn stars, and A-level actresses in Hollywood, where he now lives. But what makes Adam more proud than any of his personal successes is the fact that he's gotten over 13,000 of his students laid, and he's helped thousands more find loving and devoted girlfriends. But Adam has a dirty little secret. You see, before today, Adam has never shared his real secret to success, his shortcut that makes every other dating system, ebook, or course completely obsolete. The obsession formula takes any woman you want from uninterested, thinking she's out of your league, or thinking of you as just a friend, to sexually obsessed with you and only you. It's all based on the controversial seduction tactics Vlad revealed to him in Europe, but he's improved and simplified the technique, tailoring it for regular guys around the world to make the girls they want sexually obsess over them. Adam has spent over 19,000 hours testing the formula on himself and his most hard-case students, mostly virgins, some guys with disabilities, and many more with paralyzing fear anytime a woman walks into the room. Adam refused to release the technique until he felt it was perfect and would work for any guy. And here's what you can reasonably expect when you unleash Adam's obsession formula on the girl that you've been thinking about. First, you'll drop a few subtle hints and phrases in your next conversation with her, hints that make her mind swirl with fantasies about you, and watch as she transforms in front of your eyes, becoming visibly horny as beads of sweat drip down her forehead. She'll begin to fidget and start finding excuses to touch you. These are the telltale signs that her fantasies about you have reached a peak and her thoughts about you have turned sexual. If you want, you can use these words a few more times, getting her more and more aroused until she's overwhelmed with attraction. And here's the part that stunned the scientists involved in Operation Red Hornet. But over 91% of the time, even passive women will make the first move on you, sliding her hand towards your crotch and suggesting you move to a more secluded location. And if she's really shy and afraid to make a sexual move in public, she'll make it blatantly obvious that she not only wants sex from you, but needs it. She'll whisper erotic suggestions in your ear, begging to be dominated in bed. Because most of these shy girls are sexually submissive types, and if you can take a hint, you'll be fucking her brains out in less than an hour. The obsession formula is the only thing that you'll ever need to know to make a girl you want sexually obsessed with you. It's the quickest way to get laid and the easiest way on earth to get a girlfriend. It's proven, it's tested, it's subtle, not creepy, and it works over 98% of the time to make her lose all inhibitions around you. Before today, only Adam's worst-case students were invited to learn the formula. He required that they sign a non-disclosure agreement, which bound them to silence, and pay $12,500 for his mastery boot camp. But today, I've convinced Adam to issue a one-time test release for much less, to see if men in the general public are capable of using these secrets responsibly. Adam has created a password-protected website where you'll be able to view and download the formula discreetly. Just watch it once in the privacy of your own home and you're done. No practice, no hard work, just the power to make women want you. You can use the obsession formula over and over again to fuck random girls, ex-girlfriends, or girls that you work with. Or just use it once on the girl that you like and make her obsessed with you and only you. No more girls acting like you don't exist. No more lonely nights. You now have the undetectable, rejection-proof technique that makes her obsessed. It's extremely controversial because of how the secrets were discovered, but it's guaranteed to make your friends jealous while giving them a newfound respect for you. Here's what else you can look forward to when you grab this life-changing formula. This is from Jeremiah B. in Springfield, Illinois. I didn't believe a word of what came out of your mouth until I tried it. Adam, I was a virgin until I was 33 and grew up thinking sex was wrong because of my parents' religious beliefs. When I finally did start dating, women seemed like an enigma. I just couldn't understand them and never knew what to do next, which is why I loved how simple the tactic was. At first, I couldn't believe it could be as easy as dropping a few subtle words and hints into a normal conversation to trigger a fantasy, but let me tell you, it worked. It worked like crazy. I lost my virginity the first night I tried it on a girl I met at the coffee shop. Yeah, she was a little chubby, but I was still a bit skeptical that it would work on the really hot girls at that point. So the third night, I went out to the local bar and hung out in the corner until an absolute stunner walked by. I'm talking about a 10. I just made one risk-free comment that activated her obsession fantasy, and she smiled and approached me. When she was on top of me, basically screaming in tongues later that night, I officially became a believer. This is from Ollie Hernandez in Glendale, Arizona. I'm 61 and no cover model, so I thought I was over the hill with pretty younger girls, and Lord was I wrong. The funny thing is, I was sure this wouldn't work for me, but I wasn't risking anything, so I said, why the hell not? I didn't have much time the first night, so I only went through the first few videos. They really helped give me the confidence to get back in the game. I actually had dinner plans with Jim that night, who works with me and is 20 years my junior. And you won't believe it, but I fucked our cute little waitress. Jim couldn't believe his eyes. 3 weeks in and everything has changed. I slept with 2 girls at the bar 2 blocks away from my apartment and did just about everything else with the girl who works in the Starbucks across town. I gave her my number and she gave me a blowjob when I drove her to her dormitory after work. Best of all, I'm dating the new hot girl at work that all the other guys have been trying to bang since day one. And it sure hasn't hurt my work performance. My boss actually gave me a promotion last week. Even he can see my new confidence. And here's one last letter from Brody Jacobs, who lives in Newport Beach, California. Last year was tough for me, dude. I lost my job, I lost my girlfriend, and I lost my confidence. I hate approaching girls and don't have many friends to go out with, so I didn't know where to start. That's why I love how approaching people or socializing is not required with the obsession formula. So this has been my new secret weapon. Definitely the best investment I've made in a long time. I just activated the obsession fantasies of my ex, and now she's really feeling me like she did when we first met. We've been back together for 2 months and are still going strong, and I don't have to act differently or change in any way because I can tell she still fantasizes about me hard. I can't believe I was debating whether to get this or a new game for my Xbox. No debate now. Now, there are dozens more success stories like these, and you'll see how to become the next one in just a minute. But first, I want to tell you exactly what you'll discover in the obsession formula. One weird move that makes the woman you're talking to unconsciously start touching your thighs, legs, and even your groin area. She won't know why, but she will know that she's so turned on by you that she can't help herself. How to turn the tables on a girl and make her come after you when she's playing hard to get by using a powerful breakthrough recently discovered by 2 world-renowned professors at Northwestern University. Chris from Little Rock, Arkansas said this about this trick. I'll admit it, Adam, I'm pretty lazy, which is why I was pumped up to hear that a good portion of the obsession formula discussed making a girl chase after you. And I'll also admit to being pretty freaking skeptical. I thought, sure, maybe this would work on a very particular kind of girl. But when I saw it working on girls who I know haven't slept with more than 1 or 2 guys, I knew this was the real deal. It feels great to have her put in some work for once and make the move on me. I can't thank you enough. A mind hack that gives you an unconscious killer instinct with women, so powerful that all you need to do is look at her and it's on. How to jet from no experience at all with women to naturally being so dangerously good with girls that it scares your friends. A brain-dead simple move that makes her look up to you as the best option to date and have sex with, while she looks down on and ignores the other men pursuing her. 3 innocent phrases that turn on a girl who doesn't think of you sexually yet. How to make a woman feel an unbreakable, addictive bond to you and reveal her deepest, darkest secrets and fantasies with you. This is the fast-track shortcut to make her want to be your girlfriend in just one conversation. An ancient and forgotten seduction trick that engulfs the commitment part of her brain and makes her want to settle down with you. Rao from Eugene, Oregon said this: "Getting laid is fun, but really all I wanted was a girlfriend who loved me and who I could spoil. The commitment trigger made it happen, and as you know, 9 months later, I'm married." Thanks again, Adam. None of this would have been possible without the obsession formula. How to read the 7 subtle but obvious clues a woman gives off that tell you she's single and practically begging to be chatted up, so you never have to waste your time with girls that aren't available. My 3-second arousal amplification technique for making a girl horny for you. Subtly do this 2 to 3 times and she'll be ready to be kissed. Sneak it in 7 or 8 more times throughout the evening, and 9 times out of 10, you're getting lucky that same night. 99% of guys don't do this one subtle move, but you will, and because it's such a challenge to her, she'll instantly work to prove herself to you and chase you. Hint, Adam stole this one from a crime boss in New York. 5 subtle phrases to drop in your conversation with a girl that induce her to start vividly fantasizing about a sexual encounter with you. The best thing about these phrases is that you only have to say them once or twice before you notice her getting visibly turned on. Pete from Wichita, Kansas wrote in and said, "The phrases are the best, Adam. I don't like pickup lines or techniques that are out of character and make me feel weird using because I'd never say them normally. So just being able to drop hints, as you call them, was a game changer. It's awesome they're so short, and it's awesome how quick girls get turned on when I just say them. It's almost too easy." The lazy man secret to rake in hot girls without approaching anyone, starting an online profile, or setting foot in a bar. This little known secret is like hiring a world-class ladies man to go out, talk to girls for you, and deliver them straight to your door, dangerously attracted to you. Now, you may be wondering how you can qualify for Adam's obsession formula, and if you do qualify, how much does it cost? Well, we all know the brutal cost of not having this part of your life handled. The hundreds of dollars you spend on dates that lead nowhere, the cost of drinks, online dating accounts, maybe even hookers, and that's not even considering the emotional cost of being alone. So, what do you think this power is worth? The power to make almost any woman on planet Earth sexually obsessed with you and only you, because she just can't control herself. What's it worth to know that the hard work and uncertainty of the dating game is a thing of the past, because you now have the ultimate secret weapon? The guys who already have access to the obsession formula say they couldn't put a price on this power. As any obsession formula insider will tell you, this technique won't just transform your dating life, it'll transform the respect you get from other men, your career, and your overall sense of happiness and control you feel in your life. Look, Adam knows how dangerous this technique is in the wrong hands, and he's scared to death of some guy doing something stupid with it. The obsession formula isn't a toy. It's not something to use for revenge on girls who hurt you. These techniques are powerful and controversial. They alter a woman's decision-making ability and very often cause women to lose control, which is why Adam's only issuing a small test release today to make sure his students can use these secrets responsibly. Once the final copy is sold, he's taking this website down, and I don't know if or when he'll ever release it again. At first, I urged Adam not to charge a penny less than $699 for the obsession formula. With the bonuses I'll tell you about in a minute, that would be a steal. But because of today's one-time test release, you won't be paying $699. You won't pay half of that. You won't even pay $150. For today, and today only, by ordering through this special presentation, you'll get Adam Lyons' breakthrough seduction system, the obsession formula, for only $69.99. Plus, since you're here with us now, Adam is including 9 bonuses that I'm about to show you. And the best part is, your purchase is guaranteed. If you don't hook up with the girl that you've been thinking about this presentation, if you don't fuck 5 new girls this month, heck, even if you don't like the way Adam's voice sounds, you have a full 60 days to send Adam an email and receive a full refund. No questions asked, no hassles. If you're not shocked by the new way women respond to you after using the obsession formula, then Adam doesn't want your money. So you have nothing to risk and everything to gain. Just click the button below this video and reserve your spot. And now, here are the 9 life-changing bonus products Adam is including for free with your purchase today. First, you'll get Friend Zone to Sex Zone, which normally retails at $107, but is yours for free today. Do you have a female friend that you'd give anything to hook up with? In this bonus, you'll get a bulletproof system that turns a platonic friendship into a steamy, sweaty, sexual relationship. If a girl's ever told you, let's just be friends, get ready for her to start saying, let's just have sex already. I'm so horny. Next, you'll get X-ray vision, which usually sells for $97, but today is yours for free. In this bonus, you'll learn how to read a woman's secret subtle signals that tell you she wants you. You'll know the instant the obsession formula starts working, and in that instant, there will be no question and no uncertainty that she is yours. Which means you never have to wonder whether it's okay to make a move on her, because you know the dead giveaways that all women reveal when they want you to take them. You'll get Facebook Seduction, which normally sells for $39.99 but is free today. Almost everyone is on Facebook these days. It's a treasure trove of hot girls. In this exclusive bonus, you'll learn how to get girls friending you, what to message them, and how to get them to agree to meet up for a date, even if you've been out of touch for years. The next bonus is called Only You, and it normally sells for $39.99 but is yours free with your purchase. This is the guide to cheat-proofing your relationship. When a girl is unfaithful, it causes a whirlwind of pain. I've been there and it sucks. But after going through this exclusive bonus, you'll never worry about a girl being unfaithful again, because you've taken the proper steps in the correct order to make sure she never strays and wants you and only you. You'll also get the online attraction formula, which normally sells for $69.99 but is free today with your purchase. You'll learn how to win at online dating. You'll get the secret sequence of messages that's been proven over and over again to get girls on online dating sites not only responding to your messages, but begging you to hang out. Follow this easy formula and you won't even have to leave your house to get laid. You'll also get Speaking Womenese, which usually sells for $97, but today is yours for free. It's no secret that women communicate in a very different way than men do. And that's just fine, because when you learn the simple tricks in this bonus, you'll talk to her in a way that makes her think, he just gets me. You'll never run out of things to say when talking to her, because you'll be using her own tricks against her to lead the conversation, so that she eventually wants to stop talking and starts asking when she can come back to your home or apartment. Plus, you'll get Tinder Secrets, which retails at $37 but is included for free. If you have a smartphone, then there are hundreds of single women in your area using cell phone apps like Tinder to meet men. In this exclusive ebook, you'll discover the secrets of designing an attractive profile that women can't say no to. And you'll get the most effective, tested opening lines to use, and learn what to say next to get her interested in meeting up for a steamy hookup at your place. If you want it, you'll have girls on demand. You'll also get the Hookup Handbook, which retails for $49 but is included for free. In this bonus, you'll learn 20 ultra-specific, ultra-effective ways to convince a girl to come back to your apartment or house. It doesn't matter if you're on a date with her or you just met her that day. You'll know exactly step-by-step how to escalate things to sex, so you're silky smooth every time you want to make a move on a girl. You'll get Text Game Mastery, which retails at $37 but is included for free with your purchase. Do you want to have sex with a girl whose number is on your phone? Well, in this bonus, we're making it easy, even if you haven't texted her in ages. You'll learn the exact messages, word for word, that make almost any girl in your phone want to meet up for a sex date and send you sexy, personal nude photos over and over again. And last, you're also eligible for a 14-day free trial of Adam's Not Safe for Work advanced coaching program, the Red Hornet Academy. That's a $34.99 value, completely free of charge. Now, I thought Adam was nuts to give up over $574 worth of bonuses for free with your purchase today. Yet, that's exactly what you're getting because you're here at the right time. That's almost his entire product library. And your only investment for your risk-free trial of the Obsession formula is a one-time payment of $69.99. Just click the button below this video to get started now. Break that price down over the next 2 months and it comes out to $1.13 a day. That's less than the price of a cup of coffee. Your satisfaction is guaranteed and the risk is all on Adam's side. Look, this video won't be up for long. It's time to seize this opportunity, or your spot will be passed along to another lucky guy. This video is going out to hundreds of thousands of men in your situation, and if you don't act now, one of them may get your spot. Here's what's gonna happen when you click the button below. You'll be taken to Adam's secure order form. He's encrypted it with 256-bit encryption software to make sure your personal information is safe and secure, which means no one else will know about your purchase except for you and Adam. You'll just fill out the simple form, enter your payment information, and click the Complete My Order button. And then you'll immediately get access to your 60-day risk-free trial of the Obsession formula. No hidden charges, no risk of losing your money, just complete control with women from this day forward, because you now have the power to make her obsessed. So right now, you are at a crossroads, my friend, and you have a simple choice. Option 1 is the risky choice. You can choose to do nothing. And yes, doing nothing is a choice, although it's not a very manly one. If you choose the path of inaction, you'll give up your spot to some other guy. And you never know, maybe he'll be man enough to use it to fuck a girl you've always wanted. You'll risk staying lonely forever, and you'll risk never getting this problem handled, and never enjoying the sex life that you really want. I've seen it happen to men before, and it's sad to watch. Or you can take option 2. The man's choice. Risk nothing. Click the button below this video right now and get the life-changing Obsession formula for just $69.99. You'll have the sneaky, almost unfair persuasion techniques that make women lose control, and you'll use it on a girl that you want to make her obsessed with you, and only you. Your satisfaction is guaranteed for a full 60 days, so you're not risking a penny. You can use it to fuck that one girl that you've had your eye on for ages, or you can use it to fuck dozens of girls. Heck, it's been used on thousands of girls already, who have already revealed their secret slutty side to our exclusive group of insiders. Because let's be honest, even though at the end of the day you might just want that one girl, when you're given a superpower, it's tempting to take it on a little bit of a test run. And I wouldn't blame you for 1 second if you choose to have a little bit of fun. But you need to act now. Spots are limited. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Do not let your hesitation hold you back. That's the same thing that's held you back around women you like. Take advantage of this unique opportunity and take action. Click the button and get what you crave. Control in your dating life. Sex, lots of it. And women obsessed with you and only you, with no competition whatsoever from other guys. Maybe you think you're a lost cause with women. Well, this system has worked for men with serious physical disabilities and zero experience with women. If they can do it, you can do it too. Maybe you think that this will take too much effort. Hell no. Adam designed this system specifically so you would never have to work to get girls again. Maybe you think it's too good to be true, and I don't blame you. I would never have believed this before I saw it with my very eyes. It's truly unlike anything else out there. Click the button below. It's secure and safe. Adam has a serious reputation to uphold. Simply send us an email if you don't agree that this product was everything I said and more, and you get a full, no questions asked refund. So I'm going to leave you with these 3 most important, crucial reasons why you need to act now and click the button below this video. Then I gotta run. Number 1, there are limited spots available. Adam wants to keep this test group very small for now. Number 2, your results are 100% guaranteed. If you don't meet your wildest goals and dreams with women, if your sex life doesn't rival a porn star's, then Adam wants to give you your money back. All you have to do is ask. And number 3, it's time for a change in your life. You know it, and I know it. You feel a void, and you know that a woman is supposed to fill it. You know that you're not reaching your potential until you get this handled. And today is the day that everything changes, my friend. This is not a decision that you'll regret. It all starts now. Click that button below, get instant access, and make her sexually obsessed with you and only you.